Oh, hello. I think we're live. In theory, we are live. I see the comments. Everything is good. Ladies and gentlemen, it is May 29th, 2020 is the date today. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Paul Taylor's Happy Hour Live.
Happy hour? I'm not fucking happy. I'm angry. I'm always fucking angry.
Oh, and we are back for another episode. It is the last episode of the week. It's Friday, and it's the weekend. I can't wait for the weekend to begin. Hey, how old are you that you know that song? Jesus Christ. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. Welcome back to those of you who are regular watchers to the show. If you're brand new, then hello. Welcome to the show. The concept is very simple. I drink a beer for an hour because it's happy hour, and I chat to you guys live on YouTube. So hello to the new people who might be tuning in for the first time. Today's beer, ladies and gentlemen, sponsored by Une Petite Mousse. I mean, they're not sponsored. They just give me the beers for free since I make my beer with them. Today's beer is yesterday's winner, technically. It would have won yesterday's voting competition if I hadn't have stepped in. It is a brown IPA by a brasserie called Effet Papillon, the butterfly effect. And that comes from Mérignac. Look at that. Fucking Mérignac, mate. Do you know what I mean? Those of you who know me well know that I don't like dark beers. However, this is an IPA, so I think it might be all right. It's a brown IPA. Look at that. It looks like a Coke. Yummy. Uh-oh. Mate, you know what we should add to the bingo card for this show? We should add, if Paul pours a perfect pint, a perfect beer. There is a bingo game for this show. The regular fans have created a bingo. Well, one regular fan, Hannah Lemp, has created a bingo card whereby you can download it. I think I left the link in the description, and it depends on things that I say. If I swear, if my baby interrupts the show, different things happen in the show that could be interesting. And let's go for it. Cheers, everyone. Santé. Hold on. Let me get the thumbnail right for Rolly later on. Ready? There's the thumbnail. Cheers, everyone. No, still not enjoying that. And I believe that is one of the bingos, is when Paul doesn't enjoy a beer, which is rare. But it's usually when they're dark. Because I'm racist. Right, so... Ladies and gentlemen, what's happening? How are you? Are you ready for the weekend? What's going on? French lady in red says, Vive la Nouvelle-Aquitaine. Yeah, because that's where Mérignac is, the New Aquitaine. Nouvelle-Aquitaine. What else have we got, ladies and gentlemen? Mexico 2.0 says, Hello, je suis français, et sinon, ça va? Si t'es français, pourquoi ton nom d'utilisateur, c'est Mexico 2.0? Raciste. Juan Carlos. Juan Pedro. Jean-Pierre. C'est ça ton nom? Juan Pedro? Dearie me. Yan C asks, is it Rolly Mankini Day? Oh, you know it is, ladies and gentlemen. Today's show is all about Rolly Asal. If you don't know who he is and you're new to the show, he's my friend from Quebec. And we have had a challenge going since almost the beginning of these live shows in quarantine. Yes, my dear. Louise has just interrupted the show, ladies and gentlemen. That means it's jingle time. Louise is talking crap again.
Oh, are you hungry? Are you tired? Have you shit yourself? What's wrong?
Drinking time, drinking game, ladies and gentlemen. If Louise interrupts the show, then you drink up. Beer is horrible. I even had a chewing gum before the beer just to rinse my mouth out, to have at least a nice taste in my mouth. So yes, you're excited about Rolly jumping in. Let me give you some context if you're new to the show. Rolly Asal from Quebec, a friend of mine who's a comedian. He is on Instagram. We had a challenge to get him to 2,000 followers. and he was going to do something special if we got to 2,000 followers. Now, I've been promoting his Instagram every day, basically, on the show, and so is he. He's on the show every day, teaching us Québécois. And yesterday, we were at about 1,960, and I was just hoping that he would get to 2,000 before the end of the week, so we could do a Friday jump in the lake. That was his thing. He was going to jump in the lake with a Speedo or a mankini. If he reached 2,000, so I was like, I'm going to push this a little bit. So I did a post on my actual Instagram where there's almost 60,000 people that follow me, just saying, hey, Rolly Asal's going to do something fun. He's going to jump in a lake if we follow him. So let's do it. As we speak currently, he is at 2,069 followers. So well done, everybody. We got the challenge done. But before we call Rolly and see what he's up to, just a couple of things I wanted to talk about regarding just stuff that I'm doing before we get into Rolly. Number one is I completely forgot that today is the day that I am taking part in the Juste pour Rire Comedy Festival, Montreal, the digital version of Juste pour Rire Comedy Festival. They call it the Ha 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 Festival. So if you're in Montreal today, or you can stay up until like midnight, because that's when it's on. It's on at 7 p.m. Montreal time. Let me share the screen with you. If you go to a website called hahaha.com, which is a fucking amazing website, hahaha.com, Festival Hahaha, en savoir plus. You can watch the show. Let me see where it is. Where are we? We don't want Saturday. Today is Friday. C'est où ça? Comment je fais? Si j'ai pas envie de dimanche non plus, connard. J'ai envie de vendredi. Voilà, savoir plus. Il y a mon show qui est pendant ce temps-là en France. Meanwhile, in France, the show is at 7 p.m. Montreal time, and it features me basically interviewing Shirley Soignon, Tania Dutel, and Verino at a theatre called L'Européen. And in order to watch it, you have to... I think it's like 12 Canadian dollars to watch that and all the other shows that are happening today. I highly recommend the shows because they're fun. And if you've got $12 that you want to give to Juste pour Rire to listen to me interview them in French, it's all in French. C'est tout en français. Donc si ça vous intéresse, regardez ça. 19h heure montréalaise. So that's thing number one that's happening today. Thing number two is on Sunday. Sunday, in 2 days' time, I won't be live, but I will be live. This happy hour live is not happening on Sunday, but I am live on YouTube again with my mate Sebastian Marks, who you've seen on the show before, my other mate Sarah Donnelly, who you've seen on the show, and our other mate, who you don't know yet, maybe called Hugo Gertner. And it's for a thing called the New York Comedy Fight. Sebastian Marks, since forever, has hosted a show called the New York Comedy Night in Paris, which is English-speaking comedy, the best English-speaking comedy in Paris. And because we can't perform, he's doing a thing called the New York Comedy Fight on his YouTube channel, which is basically comedy games, like Quiplash. Quiplash is a comedy game. I saw it on Jimmy Fallon on his show. So if you go to his YouTube channel, if you just go into like YouTube and type Sebastian Marks, let me do that. Sebas, I think that it's already up. If you go to Sebastian Marks, let me share the screen. Find his YouTube channel, Sebastian Marks. In fact, the first result is there. New York Comedy Fight. That is what's happening. And you can set a reminder so you don't forget. It's Sunday, 8 p.m. Is it 8 p.m.? I think so. Sunday, 8 p.m. French time. 2020 Sunday, yeah, it is. Okay, so Sunday 8 p.m. French time. It's going to be a lot of fun. We practiced the show yesterday, and it's basically a game where you have to come up with the funniest jokes, and you guys get to vote as well for the funniest jokes. It's just a general fun show, so tune into that if you want. 8 p.m. On Sunday. Do that. The final thing I wanted to talk about before we bring Rolly on is just this channel, the channel and super chats. I realized before we went live, I got a super chat from Catherine Irwin, which was $4.99. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. If you're watching this right now live on YouTube, you can support the channel through what's called a super chat, which is basically a way to send money to the YouTube channel to help support the show and all the work that I put in, all the hours I put in to try and entertain you, considering I don't have a real job anymore until at least October. So that is my only income is this show every day of the week. So if you want to support the show, super chat in the icon there. You can hit the super chat. Or if you're listening to this after the show, after it actually went live, or you're listening to the podcast, the audio version of this show only, then you can go to coffee.com/Paul Taylor, ko-fi.com/Paul Taylor, and you can buy me a virtual beer or a couple of virtual beers. It helps to maintain the show, basically, and convince my wife that I should keep doing this every day of the week since I'm not working otherwise. And babies are expensive. So there we go. Thank you, Catherine, for that super chat before the actual show went live. I appreciate it. I can't bring your little icon up on the screen, I don't think, because it was before the show. And any comments that come up before the show, I can't get them, on the screen and stuff like that. So thank you. It's the thought that counts, right? So let me get rid of those icons off the screen. Speaking of super chats, Ebby Versace, thank you so much. I don't know if that's your real name, Ebby Versace. It's a cool name. Thanks for your $4.99. I haven't been here in a couple of days, but I hope you're doing well. I am doing well. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing less well because this beer is shit and I don't really want to drink it. But cheers. Thank you for the $4.99. I appreciate it. And yes, of course, as usual, ladies and gentlemen, I forgot the jingle for people giving me money. Here is the jingle for all of you that give me money today. No, that's the wrong jingle. That's Louise is talking shit again. There we go. Here's the jingle.
Show me the money! Thanks very much for supporting the channel.
Oh, I think you can cross off at least 3 bingo things in there. I think there's like one which is I incorrectly play a jingle. The other one is that you have to remind me about a jingle. Jesus Christ. Today might be the bingo show, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. What a catastrophe, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you as well to Bailey. All right, calm it down. This is paying for your underwear. Your underwear, your nappies. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, I know. You use about 5 a day. 10 Australian dollars from Bailey. Dear Paul, as an Australian, drinking just one beer confuses me. Here is money for more. I appreciate it, Bailey. Thank you so much. Do you want me to be honest with you? The reason I only really drink one beer during the show is that my fridge is far away. And I don't want to bring 2 beers on the table because one's going to get warm. And I don't want to leave you guys, for like 13 seconds of silence to get another beer, if I'm honest. That's pretty much the only reason why. So thank you. And also just because I don't want to become alcoholic, considering I'm having 1 beer every day for 5 days. However, having said that, somehow I've lost weight during the lockdown. I weighed myself today because I looked at my beer belly. I was like, fuck, that beer belly's gone down a little bit. Yeah, I've been drinking more fucking beer. How does that work, scientist? And I weighed myself. I've lost like 2 kilos. It's because since lockdown, my wife has been cooking unbelievably good food. Healthy and good for me and my baby and herself. And so I've lost weight because of that. So I can keep drinking beer. Thanks very much, Bailey. Right, 2 more people to thank, and then let's go on to Rolly. Rugby Fan 13, thank you for the $10 super chat. It's been a while since I've been on the live, but the podcast has kept me thoroughly entertained. Merci, mon pote. Bah de rien, j'espère que le podcast est cool pour les gens qui peuvent pas regarder le live tout le temps parce que je sais que c'est chiant de devoir ouvrir YouTube tous les jours, de regarder 1 heure avec ton téléphone comme ça ou ton ordinateur. Même moi, j'ai pas le temps de faire ça. Et en vrai, je fais rien d'autre à part YouTube. Donc je comprends. Donc c'est pour ça que j'ai créé le podcast aussi. C'est pour que les gens, s'ils vont au travail, en voiture, dans le métro, dans un avion, en avion, ce serait compliqué. Tu serais pas en train de regarder ce truc si tu partirais en voyage en avion. Non, sûr que non. Sauf si tu es un pilote, en fait, et tu me connais, et tu travailles chez Air France et tu fais les 2 vols par jour qui se passent en ce moment, et tu m'écoutes. Peut-être, c'est peut-être le cas. Mais dans ce cas-là, il faudrait plus conduire l'avion, connard, plutôt que m'écouter. On dit pas conduire un avion. Piloter un avion. Il faudrait piloter. You get it. So thanks for the podcast. Merci, c'est cool. French Lady in Red, thank you for the super chat. Constant contributor. Keep cool with French beers because we know they're the best. Yeah, they're not the best. Sorry to break it to you. Belgian beers are the best by far. But cheers to the French beers. Cheers to the French beers. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's about time we got Rolly Assal on the show, I think. Rolly Assal. Right, those of you, I'll just do a quick history lesson for those who are new to the show about Rolly Assal, because it's a bit weird if you're tuning in for the first time today being like, why has Paul got a naked Canadian on his show jumping into a lake? What the fuck is this show, Paul? I didn't realize that this was such a... So let me give you some history very quickly about my mate, Rolly Assal. One of my best mates, the first time we met was in 2007 when I moved to Canada, to Montreal for 1 year to work at Apple. We worked at Apple together and we became friends at the Apple store au Carrefour Laval à Montréal. The Carrefour Laval. Et on est devenus potes. Et ensuite, moi, en gros, quand je suis parti du Canada, je suis parti en Australie pendant un an. Non, pas pendant un an, pendant 4 mois. J'ai vécu en Australie pendant 4 mois. Australian Bailey. I was in Australia for 4 months and I opened a couple of Apple stores out there. Then I moved back to the UK to finish my degree, and I still worked at Apple while I finished my degree. And by this stage, I kind of lost touch with Rolly. We didn't speak that much because, you know, when people, you sometimes lose touch of people because of where you live geographically. But we got back in touch when we both got hired to train the new Apple stores in France. So we became trainers together, and then our relationship kind of got back together, and it became even stronger when I quit Apple to do comedy in 2013. And then Rolly had already quit Apple by that stage, but he went to do other things, video editing and stuff like that, freelance work. And then he decided, because he saw me becoming a comedian and he was like, I'm funnier than this guy. Why can't I do comedy? So he started doing comedy a few years later. And since then, he's just been a really great mate opening for me. And we've just been having a lot of fun together. He's come to Paris. We've gone to Montreal to visit him. It's just been a lot of fun. So that is Rolly Assal. He's from Quebec. And every day he's been teaching us a Quebecois expression. And today is a special episode with Rolly Assal, because we managed to get him together to 2,000 followers. I was looking back through my screenshots, by the way, and I found this from where are we? Let me try and find where's the screenshot gone? I took a screenshot. I took a screenshot with Rolly. No, I'll just show it to you. It was from the 13th of April. That is Skype. I want the phone. So there it is. He had 1,081 followers on the 13th of April. And thanks to all of you dickheads watching this show, we managed to get him to 2,000 followers. So he's very thankful for that. And he is obliged to do something by jumping into a lake naked, basically. So we'll see how... I have no idea what he's got planned. He called me earlier on just to say that he's only on his phone. So when he talks about the expression, I can't put it on the screen like I normally do. So he sent me a text message with the expression. I haven't yet opened the text message, which is why at my phone I've got one unread text message. So let's give him a call, shall we? Let's get him on Skype. Rolly Assal. Oh, here we go. Let's see what you're talking about in the comments, in the chat. Omvro says, I nearly made it to the 2,000 subscriber. Yeah, he said he was going to do something special for the 2,000th subscriber. Oh, he's not answering. This is bad. This is bad. Hannah Lemp says, Paul said dickheads, cross it off the bingo card. Oh, wait. He's not answering. Uh-oh. He didn't answer. He didn't answer. Do you know why? It's maybe because I didn't do the jingle. Backyard Studios points it out. I'm fucking useless today, people. I'm too excited to see what Rolly's going to do. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for C'est quoi en Québécois?
Québécois. Tabarnak, calice de merde. Mais qu'est-ce que ça veut dire, ça? Je comprends rien.
All right, he's not answering. Let's try him again. It says Rolly isn't online. Uh-oh. Has he already jumped in the lake? Without us. He wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that to us. Oh, Rolly says, rappel. Okay, he's on the chat apparently. Can I at him on this? Rolly. Hold on, let me go back. At Rolly Assal. Réponds, connard. Réponds, connard. Right. First failure of the show. This is actually the first time he hasn't answered the phone in the 20 however many episodes he's been on again. Il me dit rappelle call, yes. I'm trying, dickhead. It's not working. Here we go. Now it's making the correct noise. Oh, there he is. Hold on. Here we go. Rolly Assal. Ça va?
Ben ouais.
Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé là?
Non, mais j'avais pas mon data turned on for Skype, so every time I would answer, it would shut the conversation down.
Right. Je comprends. Tu comprends-tu?
Guys,
Hey, j'aime bien ton drapeau québécois derrière là.
l'amour gagne toujours. This is the love you guys gave me 2,000 times. You gave me love with 2,000 followers. Now, I didn't expect to get 2,000 followers today. That's because of you, Paul, because you did a post yesterday that boosted up the followers.
Yeah, because I wanted you to jump into a lake for the weekend so people had something good to go away with at the weekend.
Yeah, so it will happen. It will happen this weekend. So I planned the whole thing out, and in a really fashionable way, just for you guys. It will be filmed. It will be posted on Instagram, so that people can watch and rewatch it.
No. Hold on. You're not posting it on Instagram before you do it on the channel because it's thanks to these people on the chat. They get.
Right.
You've got to give them exclusive fucking access to you jumping into a lake.
So then it will be shared on Monday at noon. Then
Monday at 6 p.m. Okay, so
Monday 6 p.m. You guys will see it first, and then we'll share it on Instagram.
Yeah, too fucking right. Because Gislain, for example, says I ain't got Instagram, so that's it. Right,
No,
hold
so
on.
it has to be on the live first. So
Yeah, of course it'll be on the live first, mate. You must be joking. Hold on. So how are we going to do this? Are you going to send me the video?
Yeah, I'll send you the video like probably Sunday.
Okay, so here's what's going to happen. So on Monday, send me a text message with the video. That way, I'm not going to look at it. I won't watch the video because I want to watch it live with everyone, just to see.
Right. And I don't want it to be boring. I want it to be like very fashionable and very funny. So, guys, if you have some ideas of what you want to see, go ahead. Now we know I'm gonna jump in water.
They just want to see you fucking naked. That's the thing.
Naked.
I've got a lot of ladies on this live, Rolly, like Lauren Lanham, who says, "Oi, the deal was live, matey." Right? So but that wasn't the comment I was looking for. She had a comment before that came through. She said, "Get that shirt off, son." Lots of people saying, "Why are you in a t-shirt?"
There's no lake over here, as you can see. There's no lake. It's very hard to find a lake, so I'm gonna drive up to a lake just to do that.
Disappointed, mate. I
But
promoted
you know
the
what?
show.
Don't be disappointed. You know why? Because this is the expression today.
Hold on. I haven't read the expression yet.
You haven't read it.
No, do you want to say it and then I'll put it up on the screen at some stage?
So that's an expression that comes down from La Gaspésie, which is an amazing region in Quebec. La Gaspésie, dans le bas du fleuve, down the fleuve. There's a region, and this expression comes from there. It says, avec beaucoup de volonté et du crachat, un cheval peut fourrer un chat.
Oh shit, hold on. I need to add this. Wait for it. I need to hold on. Give me a second. I'm adding it myself so I can put it up on the screen. Here it is. Avec ben de la volonté et puis du crachat, un cheval fourre un chat.
Because that's what actually happened for the last month, guys. We've been working hard, everybody, to get to 2,000 followers. We never gave up, and that's what it means. It means don't give up. Lâche pas la patate. So,
hold on.
Can you translate that in English for the people in English what it actually means?
with a lot of volonté. Fuck, how do you say that in English? I'm already stuck on the fucking third word. Avec ben de la volonté, with a lot of with a lot of determination. Et du crachat, c'est quoi?
Spit, saliva.
With a lot of determination and spit. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, with a lot of... with a lot of determination and spit, a horse will fuck a cat. Oh, Jesus, Rolly.
This expression exists, mate, and people use it here. Some use it here. Trust me, avec ben de la volonté et du crachat, un cheval faut un chat.
Yeah, people are saying will. Will is a better word. Piotr has with a lot of will. With a lot of will
and spit.
With a lot of will and spit. I like determination though, because a horse trying to fuck a cat has got to be determined. You've got to. I mean, it should be with a lot. It should be with some determination and a lot of spit, not with a lot of determination and some spit, because it requires a lot of spit. If you if you're a fucking horse trying to fuck a cat. Hey, and, my cat Bully sounds like he's been fucked by a horse.
Arr, arr, arr. And to be honest, I really wasn't expecting getting 2,000 followers today. So that's why I'm not in a lake right now. But with your determination and everybody's determination of me getting 2,000, you all used a lot of saliva pour que le cheval fourre le chat, and we made it. So I'm on a mission. I have a lot of things to plan for this, but it will happen, and you guys will be the first to see it.
So hold on. Why are you not doing this from inside your house? Why are you outside anyway? Just for the fuck of it?
Because I was walking around Montreal, so I thought maybe people would like to see, what Montreal looks like.
Well, there's a nice brick wall behind you. That's Montreal, mate.
This is a statue where you see the ass pointing out. Can you see the ass right there? This is the sculpture type that we have in Montreal.
Right, that's going to be you. That's the sculpture of what you're going to look like in your lake on the weekend with your ass out.
And this is me in 50 years.
Naiva Guerre on the super chat. Thank you for your €5. Says, Rolly, lose everything but the hat and the glasses. And make sure you don't have your AirPods in your ears when you're jumping in the lake.
Yeah, thank you. I'm the kind of stupid guy that would actually do it and go like, oh, fuck, I had my phone in my pocket. Because I've done it once. I had my phone in my bathing suit and I fucked my phone up.
Mate, anyway. So did I. Mate, that was in 2010. Guest trainer 2010 at Apple. I did that. I jumped. I think I've still got the photo somewhere. I jumped in the lake. I didn't even jump in the lake. I did wakeboarding in a lake in Austin, Texas, with my iPhone 3 or something, 3G, and now they're all waterproof, so that's all right.
So anyhow, this is just a message for you all to thank you all again, and I will go on my mission and do what I have to do now.
Right? Are you off to like Jean Coutu to buy your mankini?
Yeah, I want something closest to be naked, without being naked. If I'm naked, though, we're gonna censor that. We're gonna blur that part out. If I end up doing it naked.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing. Here's the interesting thing with YouTube. Obviously, if you post naked stuff on YouTube, they delete your video, just like they deleted my video when I posted content from UEFA's official channel. Now, on the live, it's okay because it's happening live, so they don't know it's only when the video processes afterwards that they spot the skin tones. So we can do it live, uncensored, and then before the video goes live after the live on YouTube, I can just blur it out. There won't be much to blur out though. It'll just be like 1 millimeter of the screen, just 1 pixel, I think.
What are you saying? That my ass is the size of 1 pixel? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying your cock is the size of 1 pixel.
Oh, thank you so much. You fuck you.
Mate, so so many people are disappointed. Johan T, who we haven't seen in a while, she's like, promises were broken. I'm sure the only reason she's on.
Come on.
Do you know what I mean?
Hey, if I need to find how far lakes are? You don't have a lake down my house. It's like an hour away. Those things have to be planned.
Yeah.
So people were expecting me to be jumping like right now.
Well, I thought you were going to do it when we did, because
Really?
for the whole week we've been saying, oh, Friday, and you even said you might be going to the chalet, your mate's chalet, on Friday. I was like, great, well, let's do it then.
I'll record it. This is happening this weekend.
Record it on your nice Sony A7 III camera.
Okay.
4K, mate. Get it as high quality as possible.
Okay.
Because it's going to go full screen. Right now, when we're doing the split screen, what I'll do is I'll make sure that it takes up the entire, 16:9 screen so that people can see it properly. I can't wait, mate. I can't wait.
Challenge accepted.
Hey, we've got a new nickname for you from Poldo89. Pixel Man.
Pixel Man is jumping in the water.
Pixel Man. Right, okay, well.
Right. So I'll go get ready.
Aigle de la Route says 4K, oh my god. Yeah, the reason I'm saying 4K is we'll need that good definition to be able to see anything.
Fuck you.
It's too easy.
Stile.
The jokes are too easy, my friend.
Stile.
Tabarnak, esticolis. All right, cool. Is that it? You've got nothing else to share with us? I thought the rest of the show was going to be you jumping into a lake. That's what I'd planned. All right.
So you didn't prepare anything for it?
No, but mate, we'll just, I know how to improvise. We'll do some expressions. We'll do some jokes. We'll talk about stuff. I'll see what people want to talk about.
Okay. Perfect.
All right,
Make
mate.
it look nice.
Cool. Well, I look
Talk to
forward
you
to
soon.
Monday.
Yep.
And what you can do, everyone, now is just go unfollow Rolly from Instagram. I highly suggest you just go unfollow him for this disgraceful behavior of promising
Fuck off.
things.
Fuck off. If I get to 5,000, I will do the helicopter. Woo!
Do the helicopter at 5,000. All right. Nice.
Take care. On se parle très bientôt.
Yeah. All right, mate. Cheers. Thanks very much.
Bye.
See you on Monday.
Ciao.
Bye. Oh, disappointment there. Rolly Sal, what are you talking about? Come on, man. Thanks very much, Ben Flo, for your 10 euros. It looks like you're in a cockpit of an aeroplane. Nice. Thanks very much. Good stuff. All right, cool. Well, what do you want to talk about, people? I'll tell you what, before we go on to what you want to talk about, I have a thing that I want to talk about with you guys. I talked about it a little bit yesterday on the podcast. If you listened to it, if you didn't listen, the whole subject was around subtitles for my YouTube channel, right? Subtitles. A lot of people, not a lot, but a few people are complaining that this situation, the Happy Hour Live, does not have subtitles, right? Which, for obvious reasons, cannot have subtitles when it's live because it's live and there's no... Again, as I said in the first live shows, I don't have le président Macron, la personne qui fait les... Whoa, nice burp. I couldn't even keep that in. Sorry, excuse me. I apologize for the disgusting nature of my burp. Anyway, j'ai pas la traductrice de Macron en direct pour faire les sous-titres. So I don't have subtitles on the live. Now, I could put the subtitles in after the live, but it would literally take me probably about a week to do the subtitles for one video. Because subtitling is one of the hardest things to do. It's one of the most time-consuming things to do. Just to give you an idea, my wife and I, we subtitled my stand-up show, franglais, which is on this channel. If you've watched the show, #franglais, and all of the extracts of that show, or you've watched the whole show, me and my wife, we spent the best part of 2 weeks subtitling that because... Two things. One, you have to transcribe the whole video. So it was 1 hour of transcribing, writing out word for word what I'm saying in English. Et quand je parle français, transcription en français. So that's step number one. Step number two is then to translate the stuff into the opposite language, right? For the opposite language subtitles. Because on this channel, the stand-up show is subtitled in the opposite language. When I speak English, though, there are no English subtitles. And when I speak French, there are no French subtitles. It's only in the opposite language. Because it just takes so much time. So then you've got to translate it in the other language. That's just step 2. Step 3 is the longest thing to do is in an editing software, you then have to create the subtitle track and match it exactly to what you're saying at exactly the right time. I mean, comedy is more difficult than a normal show because you have to make sure that you're not spoiling the punchline before the punchline arrives. So it needs to be timed exactly. There's other stuff like the live, these live shows or my vlogs. They don't need to be timed exactly correctly. But it's just such a time-consuming thing. So I don't have time, number one. Well, that's basically number one. I don't have time to do the subtitles. Number two, I can't do the subtitles in French. My French is not that good. Mon français, il est très bon, mais mon français parlé est très bien, est excellent. Mais mon français écrit est nul à chier. Et donc, du coup, c'est ma femme qui fait les sous-titres quand je fais des trucs en anglais et je veux des sous-titres en français. C'est elle qui s'en occupe. Sauf que là, elle s'occupe de notre bébé. On peut pas. On n'a pas le temps de faire ça. Et j'ai vérifié combien ça coûte pour payer des sous-titres, une compagnie de sous-titrage pour faire les sous-titres. Et donc, j'ai appelé, c'était une compagnie aux États-Unis et il y en avait plusieurs. En gros, c'est au moins 5 dollars par minute, on va dire 5 euros par minute pour faire la transcription. Donc 5 euros par minute pour faire la transcription et ensuite c'est au moins 5 euros de plus pour traduire par minute. Donc ça fait 10 euros par minute et si ce live il dure 60 minutes, ça fait quoi? Ça fait 60 minutes fois 10 euros, quand même pas, 600 euros. 600 euros par vidéo, voilà, ça me coûterait de faire ça par une autre, et j'ai pas, I don't have 600 euros per show to do the subtitling. So, there's no subtitles, but I understand that people are frustrated because people who are subscribed to this channel are mainly subscribed thanks to my stand-up show, because before I put the stand-up show online, I had about 90,000 subscribers. And then when I put the show online up until now, we're at like 220. So a lot of people are subscribed because they enjoyed watching my stand-up, which was subtitled. And now the shit that I'm putting out, there are no subtitles. Donc j'ai un peu un dilemme. Je sais pas quoi faire. So, that's the situation. If you know if you have any other suggestions that I'm missing, that I haven't thought about, j'ai pensé pendant longtemps, j'ai dédié peut-être 8 heures, 10 heures de mon temps cérébral à penser à des sous-titres et faire des recherches et parler avec des compagnies pour voir comment ça se passe. Donc je sais pas. Hannah Lemp says, yeah, as an editor, I'm telling you, it would be impossible to subtitle 5 one-hour shows every single week. Only way you could do this is to get an automated subtitle generator, but I'm guessing they cost hella dollar. They do. YouTube does have an automatic subtitle generator, but in only one language, right? If you have to choose the language of the video. So I choose English because I speak mostly English in the video. So then it subtitles automatically all of the videos. So technically, some of my live shows are subtitled, but it's not very good. In English, it's pretty good, but in general, it's not that great. Let's go to a show a few days ago to see what happens. Let me see. Let's do this as an experiment. Not Skype. Fucking iPhone. Right. Let's get rid of the KFC advert.
Les KFC comme si c'était la
You don't
première
need to
fois.
see more KFC adverts. Let me get on to. This is my show from when? From the 17th. So let me type. Let me go and do subtitles, captions, English auto-generated, and let's see what comes up. Send it to a personal page. Actually, fuck you. I think we're live on Facebook as well. I'm going to double intro. Yes, hi, we're back on Facebook. Hello, hi. I've already said hi on YouTube, and I've said hi to the podcast as well. But now, people on Facebook, you are here. It's pretty good. As it's like normally 90% for the English stuff. That shows you how good my accent is. But as soon as I start speaking French, I'm sure it goes to shit. Let's scroll over to when Rolly's on the show, over here somewhere. Let's have a look. Damira, Chef Joseph, accept more Kumasi. TV removes, well, remove shuffle. Shuttle. There's no way he said any of that, Rolly. So that's the problem. I can only automatically translate in one language. So as good as YouTube is, it's not very good for multi-language. No, nothing is good for multi-language. I should just stop doing this multi-language. Anyway, any suggestions? Any comments? You've got loads of stuff to do. Okay, Marjolaine, I could do it for free. Do it for free. I bet you'll give up after half an hour. But yeah, if somebody wants to do it, like absolutely, knock yourselves out. That would be amazing if you could. But it's just going to take a long time, and which is fine as well. The only thing with YouTube though is there are community. What do you call it? You can contribute. The community can contribute to the subtitles, but then it has to be approved by the community or myself. But I can't go in and, I mean, I could go in, but then I have to go in and verify that it's all correct. I'm not going to do that. I'll just accept it, but I don't know. It's just a complicated situation. Johan T says, c'est pas grave, Paul, tu peux pas plaire à tout le monde. T'inquiète. I agree. That's kind of my thing. I'm just like, fuck it. Especially on the podcast, right? The people listening to this, fucking, they're not getting subtitles. And if you come to see my live stand-up show, there are no subtitles either. So, voilà. Nori, yes, you can put open subtitles for community so that people can subtitle it for you. I do that a lot, and here there are plenty of people probably who want to do that. Écoutez, si ça vous dit, je vais ouvrir tous les trucs de la communauté pour faire les sous-titres, et après vous gérez entre vous les sous-titres. Ça c'est très cool. Comme ça vous fait pratiquer votre anglais ou votre français aussi, qui est pas mal. Ça c'est super cool. I noticed that apparently Tyler Haas, who's over here, says doesn't have communities. Yeah, I noticed that he translated my Wikipedia page into English, which was amazing. And there were a couple of like English mistakes in there that I would never say in English that sounded a bit weird, but they were good enough. I was just like, fuck it, it's a great thing. So yeah, franchement, si vous voulez faire ça, c'est trop cool parce que en vrai, je sais que c'est pour ça qu'il n'y a pas beaucoup de gens qui regardent les vidéos. In reality, that's why people aren't watching the videos as much as my other stuff. Is just because it's not available in both languages. All right, cool. Mariette says exact. En plus, c'est pour pratiquer, c'est top. Bah super. Ok, bah je vais faire ça alors. Je pense, Karel, je pense que sur ces lives, il n'y a vraiment pas besoin de sous-titres, de subtitles, de subtitles. I agree. There's no need for them because you speak both languages, but the majority of people who are subscribed to my channel don't. So, c'est le dilemme de faire des trucs en bilingue. Laure Pignard says, let's make a subject on the poulailler and do it. Okay, le poulailler, pour ceux qui savent pas, c'est un groupe Facebook qui a été créé par Piotr K. Le poulailler de Pierre. He's one of the moderators on the chat. And let me share my screen again. iPhone is number 3. There we go. Poulailler de Pierre. You can join this group. And it's the community of this show that I'm not a part of, so you can talk shit about me and say, today's show was fucking shit, wasn't it? Yeah, cool, Paul's an arsehole, isn't he? Yeah, he's ginger. He keeps saying he's not ginger, but he is ginger. Hey, we should send Paul some shit beers so that he goes on the show. You can do whatever you want and talk to yourselves, talk to each other on that group. I'll figure it out. I need to figure out what setting I need to do on YouTube on YouTube to do that. I think I missed a super chat that came through. No, I didn't. Ben Fleur was the last one. Okay, cool. Good. Sorry, I just don't want to miss people that contribute to the show because you guys, Right. Dave X-Ray. I fucking love your YouTube name. Dave X-Ray. X-Ray. Tu articules très bien. Tu es facile à comprendre. Merci beaucoup, Dave X-Ray. Are you an X-rayologist? A radiologist, radiologiste, radiologue, I don't know. Radiologue, merci beaucoup. A radiologist, an X-ray person, a person that does X-rays. If you are, then that YouTube name is perfect. Somebody says, Lauren Lanham, a lie game, Paul, can we ask you the questions? A line game. Oh, the line game. The line game that I did with Luke and Amber, but just me. That's a good idea. However, we can't do that now. I need to prepare it because otherwise you won't know it's going to be true because I can't just make up a lie this quickly and then have all the details. So why don't we do this? Why don't we do that next week? Not on Monday because Rolly's going to be jumping into a lake. Apparently, if he does, fucking asshole promises. But let's do that next week. Let's do a line game, but just me with you guys asking me questions, and then you can decide whether it's true or that's a great idea, Lauren. I should hire you to be the creative director of this show. Dave X-Ray, he does X-ray therapy. There we go. So that totally makes sense. Do you have that sounds like a good name for an actual proper YouTube channel that has like lots of videos and like YouTube influencer shit. Dave X-Ray, let's find you online. Do you have a what was it, Dave? Dave X-Ray with one word. Dave X-Ray. No, it doesn't look like it. It's not popping up in the search really. So I guess it's just your pseudonym, ton pseudo, your nickname. Nice work, Dave X-Ray. There we go. Ksenia Shevchuk. Hello. Paul Taylor, check out franglais show video settings. I added subtitles for Russian language there. Oh, that's cool. I will. I'll check that out after the show. I'll see. I don't really know how the subtitles work, the community subtitle situation. I'll figure it out after the show. So that's awesome. Hey, Kristen Kim says, since you said you had to prepare, we know it's going to be bullshit. The lie, not necessarily. It's just obviously, well, in both cases, it's if I just give you a situation now, it's obviously going to be true. It might not be true afterwards. The problem is I'm running out of stories because I've told so many on Luke's English podcast with Amber. I don't have any stories that you wouldn't know if you've listened to those episodes. I don't know. I'll figure it out. All right? Aigle de la route says, et moi, tu ne demandes pas pourquoi je suis aigle de la route. Je me sens délaissé. Ooh. Why are you called aigle de la route? Is it because you're a car collectioner and you're like the eagle of the streets, the eagle of the road? Because I see you've got an old car as your avatar, as your little profile pic. So presumably you collect cars and you're the fucking eagle of the streets. But route, you've spelt R-O-O-T instead of R-O-U-T. Life on low batteries. Straight out is telling me the story on Mondays or Tuesday. Next week is going to be bullshit. I need to write that down. Hold on. I need to write down line game in my notes because otherwise I'll forget it. Right. What is that going to be? Happy Hour 24. Happy Hour 24. This is what I do if I have good ideas. Lauren Lanham is on the ball. Happy Hour 24. Line game. And then I'll just leave it in there and I'll keep putting it in. The next shows, if I forget, line game solo. Right. Where is he? Aigle de la route. T'es où? Mais après, je te demande, faut que tu me répondes. Parce que sinon, tu sais, ça, c'est... Aïe, tabarnak. Oh, root, c'est racine. Yeah, root, c'est racine. That can work, yeah. Okay. I'm not going to ask each and every one of you why you're called what you're called on. Here you go. Aigle de la route. Yeah, almost there. I'm an IT system. You are an IT system. So you're a bot. You're a robot. You're not real. You're not a real human. You are an IT system, or you work in IT systems. I am an IT system. Fucking AI is on the chat, ladies and gentlemen. The future is here. Aigle de la route, because you work with routers. Still not spelt correctly. Oh, Jesus. Oliver Hobson, I'm guessing you got the idea for the game from the actual game show in the UK called Would I Lie to You? It wasn't my idea. Luke Thompson on his podcast did it. But yes, I can't remember how we came up with it. But yeah, Would I Lie to You is a great game. I mean, it's a standard, it's one of those games, like a party game that you have at house. It's not necessarily, the TV show didn't create the game, but yeah, that's a fun TV show that you can't really find in France. He's a root beer drinker, Ghislain. Ghislain? We talked about your name. It wasn't Guilain, it was Ghislain. Le Tourneau, root beer drinker. Yeah, he drinks root beer. Aigle de la Route, here we go. We're going to get to the bottom of your story, my friend. Shit's going down in the bedroom. Alors, en informatique, ton compte admin est route et aussi la racine du système. Correct. I like it. Good. So you're the eagle of fucking roots. You know what I should do? I should do a segment of the show where I just roast all of you. I take apart your pictures and your jobs. I'm just like, hey, just like I would on stage. I'm like, oh, what do you do for a living? Oh, you're a proctologist? Oh, shove it up your ass. That's what I should do. I should do a whole segment where I look at your Instagrams or whatever and I tear you a new one. Like you take the piss out of me for the whole show, basically. I should take the piss out of you. That would be fun. Right, what else? What else do we... how long have we got? We got 9 minutes left? 9 minutes. What should we do in 9 minutes? Should we do a session of express yourself? Should we do some jokes? What do you want to do in the 9 minutes that are left? Let me know. Guilain, in the meantime, while we wait for the answers, are you working on a new script for your next comedy show? No. Well, we don't have scripts. When we do stand-up, it's not a script. It's like joke. I mean, it's kind of a script in your head. But it depends who you are. It depends what people do. I don't have a script. I never have a script. I've never written down my stand-up show. The only time it has ever been written down is when my wife transcribed the recording so we could do the subtitles. That's the only time it was physically written down. The rest of it is just me telling the joke over and over again, and I just remember the words I used the previous time. But I'm not working on a new script or a new comedy show, a new stand-up show, because I haven't finished the current one. It will be finished in April next year. By the time we do all the tour, worldwide tour, the worldwide Paul Taylor comedy tour. So we're doing the tour literally worldwide. We're looking at doing dates in Australia, in the US, in Canada, in Hong Kong, Bangkok, and all that kind of stuff, and the rest of France and the UK. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Normally, I'll be finished in April next year, and then we record it. Then hopefully Amazon or Netflix or somebody like that buys the show, and then I work on the next one. So it'll be at least another year before I work on the next show. Right. 8 minutes left. We've got jokes, expressions. Jokes, yeah, expressions. Jokes, express yourself. A staring competition. Ahmad Gachi, a staring... Go on, let's do it. Can you imagine if I just sat here for 7 minutes looking at the camera, looking you dead in the eyes? This would be fun for the people listening on the podcast, wouldn't it? I'm obviously going to lose. Jokes, expressions, jokes, expressions, jokes. You know what we haven't done in a while? We haven't done the jokes in a while. So let's do the jokes. I don't have the jingle anymore because I said I wasn't going to do it anymore. Fuck it. Let's do the jokes. I can't even remember what the jingle was for the jokes. It was something like, oh, you think you're funny? Go on then. Just tell me a joke and we'll see if you're funny. With the music. Go on. Send me your favorite jokes. Vos blagues préférées en anglais ou en français. We haven't done it in I should put the jingle back in just in case. Just in case. Wait, I might be able to find it super quickly with the jokes. Let me go to Happy Hour dossier. Bumpers and thumbnails. Oh, here we go. Nice work, bumpers. Oh, I'm going to have it. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, quicker than I thought. Here's the jingle. The joke's on you.
Oh, you think you're funny, do you? Well, go on, send me a joke. Send me a joke and we'll see if you're funny, dickhead.
Yes! Joke's on you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. 6 minutes left to have some funny jokes. Oh, Nori says this is better than the jingles. Just me going, pata, 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 pata. Maybe I'll just ditch the jingles and just do it and just imitate Louise when she's talking crap. Right, let's go. Carol P, do you want to hear a joke about a piece of paper? Never mind, it's terrible. Ce qui correspondrait en français, tu connais la blague de la feuille, elle déchire. Oh, Carol P, fucking winning joke to start with. You've translated your own joke into French. I have no work to do, and it works in both languages. Pow! I think that's going to be the winning joke. But we'll carry on for a couple of more minutes. Right, let's do it. Hannah Lemp says, I'm the joke. All right, if you want. J'ai une blague, Mélodie, j'ai une blague sur les magasins, mais elle a pas super marché. I've got a joke on shops, but it didn't supermarket. Doesn't work in English. There's probably a good version of that in English. But basically, supermarché, if you split out the two words in English, it means supermarché. Elle n'a pas supermarché. It didn't really work that well. I had a joke about stores, but it didn't really work that well. There we go. Amélie Bord, tu connais la blague de la chaise, elle est pliante. Do you know the joke about the chair? It's folding. Related to when you laugh a lot, you fold yourself in half. T'es plié. Je suis plié. Elle est pliante. It means it's very funny. Good joke. Nice. Backyard Studios 96. Where does Rolly go for a drink? A tavernac. That is, hey, that is the new winning joke, just because it's an original joke. It's not one that you found on, hey, whatajokes.com, please. Because often your jokes come from those websites, because I've heard them a million times before. But that is an original joke, Backyard Studio 96. Where does Rolly go for a drink? A tavernac. Oh, too good. Hey, Dave X-Ray, thanks for the €5, by the way. Cheers. After I insulted you. Thanks very much. Ghislain, Le Tourneau, tu sais, si les poules peuvent parler, yes chicken, yes chicken, yes chicken, yes chicken. All right, Ahon Das Gupta, here is a terrible one. Why do you not use a blunt pencil? Because it's pointless. Yes, it is pointless. Il n'y a pas de point sur un stylo. Pourquoi tu n'utilises pas un crayon? What is blunt in English, in French? Blunt, Emily Blunt. You would, wouldn't you? Emily Blunt, word reference. John Krasinski, you would as well. You would you not? Ah, tu parlais pas à moi? Bah lui, toi. Il est beau gosse. Right, there you go. Hey, if me and my wife went on a double date with Emily Blunt and John Krasinski, nothing would happen. Parce qu'on est trop gênés, les Anglais. Émoussé, voilà. Crayon émoussé. Pourquoi tu n'utilises pas un crayon émoussé? Parce qu'il n'y a pas de point. Tu sais, parce que le point... presque française. Hey, that's similar to my stand-up show called So British, ou presque. Nice name. I dare you to say the name of the village I come from in Poland. Right, here we go. Pow, I'm going to get it. Right, I've got to read it first, say it to myself in my head, and then I'll say it. I'm going to knock this one out of the park. And you know how I'm going to tell the difference? Is then I'll put it into Google Translate, and I'll get Google to say it to me, and we'll see who says it better. All right, presque française, let's do it. Yazgar Zil. Jesus Christ. How can you have Z? How can you have S, Z, C, Z, Y, Z all together in a fucking word one? But that's not possible unless it's all spelt the same. All right. Yazgar's Els. Okay. I've got to come up with a way of pronouncing this Z. One of the comedians that I've followed for a while is called Louis C.K. His last name is Sekeli, and it's Polish, and it's spelled S-Z-C, I think. So, Yazgarzeus Kazinas. I just sound like somebody badly imitating a Polish person. Can I copy? Oh, I can't even get the... I can't get the text to copy it in. Yes, I can. Hold on, here we go. Let me copy and paste that into Le Google Translate. Le Google Translate. Right, on fire, people. Translate.google.com. Let me share the screen with you so you can hear what Google says at the same time. Pow. Detects language. Polish detected. English. Right, here we go. Let me turn the volume up. And here we go. Here's how you pronounce it.
Jazgarzewszczyzna.
Jagar.
Jazgarzewszczyzna. Jazgarzewszczyzna.
Yeah. That. I wasn't too far away. Piotr could answer that for you because he's from Poland as well. Right, let's do... Aigle de la Route says, c'est le nom d'un méchant dans Batman. It could be. For some reason, every bad guy... It's more James Bond. Pas dans Batman, mais dans James Bond. Because James Bond always has, like, Eastern European bad guys. Called Vladimir. Vic 1. Why did the tailor go to the doctor? Because he had pins and needles. Pow! I like it. That's a good joke. Pourquoi le tailleur a été chez le médecin? Parce qu'il avait des pins. What's a pin in French? Des aiguilles. Et non, ça c'est needles. Pins, des pins, un pins. Hey, French people, les Français, vous savez que pins, c'est singulier et pluriel. Donc, tu peux pas avoir un pins. Hey, j'ai acheté un pins l'autre jour. Non, connard. C'est un pin, deux pins. Comme un chip, deux chips. Comme un cookie, deux cookies. Right? C'est pas un cookies. Hey, tu veux un cookies, connard? Non. J'ai envie de dire la phrase dans Pulp Fiction, Samuel L. Jackson. English, motherfucker. Do you speak it? Donc, a pin. One pin, two pins. A pin. What's a pin? Oh, in French, pin. Épingle. Voilà, épingle. Pourquoi le tailleur a été chez le médecin? Parce qu'il a des épingles et des what's needle again? Et des aiguilles. Parce qu'un tailleur, il a des épingles et des aiguilles, mais pins and needles. En français, c'est j'ai des fourmis. Parce qu'il a eu des fourmis. Voilà. C'est ça, hein? Tu sais, quand tu te croises les jambes pendant trop longtemps. Les fourmis, less for me. Right. Hey, that was a good final joke for the show, ladies and gentlemen. My favorite one was definitely, I can't remember who brought it up about Rolly when he... Louise is losing the shit. She's going crazy. She's being a little monster. And now my wife's starting to cry. It's great. So I'm going to go. It was the Tavernac. Yeah, it was right. I don't know if he's watching. He's probably not because he's in the park. I will send him that joke later on. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Paul Taylor's Happy Hour Live. Thank you so much for taking part this evening. I'm sorry. I'm as disappointed as you are about Rolly not jumping in the lake, but apparently we'll see it on Monday. So let's tune in for that. Monday, 6 p.m. will be my next Happy Hour Live. Don't forget, I will be live on YouTube, on Sebastian Marks' YouTube channel for the New York Comedy Night, the New York Comedy Fight. Go to his YouTube channel and set the reminder, Sunday, 8 p.m. French time. And that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for being a part of the show today. I had a lot of fun. Today was a fun show. I was in a good mood. So, hey, you know what I forgot to do yesterday was finish my beer, either on the podcast or the live. I'm not really going to have... I've already spoken to the podcast for a long time before the live, so go back and listen to the podcast when it is live in a couple of hours, and have a great weekend, people. It's been an absolute pleasure. Right. Bisous. Bye.
Thanks for watching Paul Taylor's Happy Hour Live. See you dickheads soon for another episode.